So you said at the start of the conversation that you experience your life often as kinds of short stories. Things that happen to you become short stories in your mind. Um, and also, you're just talking about sort of how different people relate to a piece of music. So I'm curious, just um, like, are there pieces of music either that you've composed yourself or that you've just encountered in your life that for you really kind of uh, tell a short story that really relates to your own experience, right? Like, where in music do you find those short stories that feel like ones that you've really lived yourself?
Hmm. I feel like my life has been one of acquiring different kinds of language, and I don't mean like literal language, but vocabularies, and transform. Certainly, my music transforming, but maintaining some sort of essence, I guess. And the piece that is coming to mind for that is Anthony Davis's first opera, X, The Life and Times of Malcolm X. So this is an opera about Malcolm X, who was a civil rights activist who was assassinated. It's kind of structured as Malcolm undergoes these identity changes. And with each stage, he kind of like experiments with different kind of music and incorporates that into, and then kind of gets to this place at the end, which is not where I'm at in my life yet, certainly, where he's kind of like taken in all these kinds of things and kind of like both use that accumulation of things to create a kind of um, uh, heterogeneous whole, and also stripped away a lot of stuff. Um, so that is not. I'm not at that last stage yet by any means, but
Yeah, your
I
life
feel like
isn't exactly Malcolm X's life.
no, very far from it, I think. But that concept of going through life, having experiences, um, taking in those experiences and adding it to who you are, and then figuring out how that kind of either shapes a new essence or reveals an essence that was there the whole time, um, is part of, I guess, how I see my story.
Yeah. I love that. I feel like I'm gonna be listening to every song, every piece of music in a new way now. Like this real kind of yeah. You've given me a very sort of inspiring way to think about all the different phases, all the different parts, and how they add up to something.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many pieces of music that start and end in the same place, but like it's the what you went through in the interim that makes the end feel like a very different place than where you began.
Yeah, like in life, I guess.
Yeah.